Hey everyone, welcome back. In the world of K-pop, there are hundreds of different artists, and dozens of different concepts that each one can claim as their own. But what if a group's concept doesn't work for them? Whether it comes in the form of low views or criticism from watchers, many K-pop artists face criticism or fail to find success with their initial concept. And while many of them still don't receive recognition after doing so, a concept change for some is exactly what a group needs in order to break into the mainstream. Today, I'm going to be talking about 4 K-pop groups that found success after changing their concept, and going a little bit into why. Remember, this is a top 4, so I can't include everyone, and you're more than welcome to make your own list in the comments. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Despite loving pre-Hobgoblin era, especially Pepe, I would be lying if I didn't say CLC's concept change to Girl Crush didn't bring them large amounts of success. Considering Hobgoblin and Helicopter are the only CLC songs that ever play when I turn on K-pop radio at work, yes, I actually do this. It's just a well-accepted fact that these are their most popular songs, and for good reason. It was smart of Cube to jump on the Girl Crush trend, especially since CLC's concept change happened just as the train was hitting its top mileage. It's a shame that Cube didn't try harder to push CLC into the mainstream, and I think if they did, then the girls would have reached a Wonder Girls level or even a Girls' Generation level of iKon status. But instead, they'll lie in the hemisphere of girl groups that could have been, along with After School and Nine Muses. Now this one is a little more subtle than the others on this list, but I have to say that ONEUS's small but noticeable concept change is really helping them gain recognition from Korea's general audience, with their transition from pure futuristic to future funk. I've been saying this for months, but ONEUS is filling the need for future funk that I could only find in the past from the queen herself, Janelle Monáe. ONEUS's Beautiful Beautiful and Now Ugly Dance are songs that aren't for everyone, but each one and all the B-sides have so much personality to the point where they're basically saying, hey, if you don't like us, that's your problem. And isn't that something all of us should say once in a while? While you probably don't see a lot of people talking about ONEUS nowadays, I think their domestic fanbase is really underrated. I've seen people say that Beautiful Beautiful has been used as an alarm clock for the Korean military, and if that's not one of the best images I've ever had the pleasure of imagining, I don't know what is. It seems like ONEUS has what it takes to become a staple boy group in the industry, considering a domestic fanbase is objectively the most important one to build, and from the looks of it, the boys definitely have one. Duh, right? Personally, I don't think the switch from Butterfly to So What could have been more drastic, but good for Loona, showing that they can do whatever they want. Personally, I didn't even really register that Loona had taken on a concept change, considering pre-debut, they did basically every genre in existence. But when you think about it for like less than a second, yeah, they definitely had one. To be frank, I think Loona would have been successful either way, with orbits being the way they are, but with the Girl Crush trend being prevalent when Loona switched over, and with more and more people being exposed to Loona because of orbits, I feel like those two factors combined must have helped the group achieve their first one with So What. Loona changes up their concept a lot, and I feel like this won't be the last time they find success with a new style, but it's worthwhile to celebrate the success they found in their Girl Crush era because it really was a huge milestone for the girls. I thought more people knew about this one, but I realized that a lot of people just haven't exposed themselves to the boys pre-reveal, and that just boggles my mind because there are a lot of hidden gems in their discography. Before Road to Kingdom, the boys had a sort of mystical, almost cute concept, but not quite. But nowadays, I can only describe their concept as main character material. Whether you're talking about Reveal, The Stealer, or Kingdom Come, all of their recent lead singles seem like they're from the perspective of a main character who's about to defeat a final boss. And I honestly can't say that about any other K-pop group that's around right now. The amount of energy the boys bring to the table every time is unmatched in my opinion. They go all out with each new song they release, and I'm loving the recognition they're getting. With how well the boys did on both Kingdom and Road to Kingdom, I think K-pop fans have basically no choice but to pay attention to them. And along the way, a lot of them must have fallen into Diobiism. The boys are a force to be reckoned with, and I don't see much stopping them because people have tried, but as we've seen, they've all failed. And that concludes this video. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing with this channel. I'm just posting whatever, and hopefully you all enjoy it. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of groups that go through concept changes. I think showing versatility, while not necessary, is a good way to show that an idol group is talented in multiple degrees, and it makes me personally gain a lot of respect for the artist. Let me know if you liked the video in the comments, and if you did enjoy, remember to like and subscribe. And with that said, peace out everyone.